All right, so we sent the Hydromax brake booster on the Ford in to be rebuilt. So while we can't really move it, we are going to put on new sideboards. The style that I did last time was more of like a stake pocket. I didn't like that. When we did the tandem, we had some 1/4 inch steel brackets made out of plate, and we're going to do the same thing to the Ford. So hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so these are the plates that we had made. They're trapezoids. Paid about $80 to $90 for 4 of them, the 1/4 inch plate. They did not come drilled, they just came cut. I went ahead and had my dad just cut them or drill them. I think it was a 3/8 hole, just to speed me up. And then he also went ahead, if I put you up high enough, you can see a board over there. He went ahead and cut me both boards as well. I had him measure out just to speed me up. So we are going to go ahead and get the board set up in there, and then we are going to figure out where we want to put the brackets. There's been some grinding done on this. So our old bracket style that we had on these smaller boards was like this. Over time that did not hold up, and it was very easy actually for these to bend. I bent them like a few days after I put them on. So I like the style we did with the tandem better, which is 1/4 inch plate. I think they'll be a lot stronger. So we're gonna go ahead and get this board that my dad cut setting in here so that we know about where we're going to put the bracket, and then we'll get this welded up. He came over last weekend and just said, hey, what can we work on to relieve some stress, and what's bothering you? And that was this. So I'm kind of hugging the board to the inside, and then I'm probably gonna test fit where these are gonna go. Those got pretty nasty in that week. So I'm gonna get down and I'm gonna get a tape measure and do some measuring. And I'm gonna try to figure out how we want to split the difference. 2 is probably a little overkill for the distance, but I want to make it pretty strong. Probably end up doing it about like that, but I'm gonna get down and take some measurements real quick. We're gonna get ourselves a tape measure, which we have right here, and I think just for visuals, I'm gonna figure out about what we're looking at in the opening area. Obviously the board tucks in there a little bit more, but since it's kind of an eye trick, so 91 inches, 40, okay, so 91 inches, just call it 90, no one's gonna notice. 90, so we should have one at the 30, that would be 30, and then 30, so one should be centered about the 30 mark. And again, it does not have to be perfect. That'd be 30. And then this one should be centered about 30. Right there. And then theoretically, there should be about 30 in between. So it's 30, 30, 30. And that's about where we're gonna put them. I'm gonna find probably some painter's tape just to put a line on both sides of them to mark them, and then we will get them put in. If you can see, I stuck some painter's tape here That's just kind of to mark where we need to weld them in between so I can take them down. And we're gonna see if we can get this up out of here. That way we know. I'm going to wipe these down. There's a lot of gear oil from when we drilled them. The other side we'll have to weld with the generator. That'll be okay. We may not show that side because of the generator sound, but we'll make sure that we show this side. You probably really should clean this up with a grinder. My grinder's at my house, so that is why that is being not done. You know what, it might be easier that we put a board in here. All I need there is a quick tack. And get this one tacked up as well. Okay. Keep those like straight up and down how I need them, and we're just going to go ahead and well, we're starting on the other side actually. Out of water. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this board put in. Sweet. And then we're going to go find our 3/8 drill bit. We're going to switch the camera angle, and we're going to drill these and figure out where our hardware went for these here. So we'll do that next. Now the obviously the metal's already drilled, so we're just drilling through the wood, which makes it a lot easier. We're just going to try to keep it as straight as possible. Like so. so easy with it being pre-drilled on the ground. The metal, that is. So easy. Okay, now we're gonna go get our bolts. We're using 3/8 by 2.5 inches, grade 8. Okay, so we got this cleaned pretty well. Remember, there was oil on the surface. I cleaned it with the degreaser. We've let it dry. We're going to go flat black with it. We've masked it just to make it easier. Okay, these have dried, so we're going to go ahead and get this tape off of these. And it looks like we should have taped them maybe one more strip over. There's just a smidge, a very small smidge of paint spray, very distant paint spray on the board. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but it looks like we went 3 tapes over. Looks like we probably should have went 4. I don't know if y'all can see that right here or not, but that's fine. It'll wear out real. Look at that. All right, so that concludes our video on getting the boards on the F700. If you like seeing the videos about the F700, make sure you like and subscribe. Soon we'll be painting the cab and getting it back on the road. It's very close to being ready, so make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll continue bringing more videos of things around the homestead. Thanks.